It was 25 years ago today, when Pablo Escobar, the world's most notorious drug trafficker, was killed in a police shootout on a Medellin rooftop. His death ended one of the worst terror campaigns ever perpetrated. Bombings and killings were daily events in Colombian cities like Medellin, then the world's most dangerous. A quarter-century later, Medellin has turned the page on its violent image. It's celebrated for its innovative infrastructure projects. Trendy restaurants and prestigious buildings dot the skyline, though many built with cocaine money. And yet, despite the transformation, the city has only recently started to reflect on its past. An exhibition at the Memory House Museum honors the victims and confronts the legacy of the drug wars.
It has been so intense and painful for the city and the country. Now that we see the change, we are finally able to speak without fear and deal with it.
But overcoming Escobar is not easy. In Medellin, a neighborhood where he built houses for the poor still proudly showcases his name. Tourists and locals visit his grave on the outskirts of the city. This family from Mexico saved money for 5 years to travel to pay him homage.
He was a good person who also had to do bad things. Otherwise, he would have been killed earlier. He helped many.
The Monaco building where the Escobars lived was bombed in 1988 and left abandoned. It's another symbol of Escobar's time, one the authorities now want to get rid of. The mayor announced it will demolish the building next February and turn it into a park to remember Escobar's victims and bring to an end what he calls a symbol of evil. Daniel VASQUEZ of the Memory Museum believes this is the right strategy.
It's a tribute to the victims and all the people that defended legality, because the violence and drug trafficking are still here. They've changed and are less intense, but we need to keep working on our culture so that it will always be less present.
25 years after Escobar, Medellin and Colombia have changed, but the scars remain visible. And the country is still figuring out how to close the door to the past. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Medellin.